Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. Hopefully, everybody can hear me okay. I'm using StreamYard today because we had some technical issues that were going on. So I said, you know what? I'm just not going to mess with it. So we're no frills, no fancy tech today, but hope everybody's doing well. Thank you to those of you who showed up to our special bonus late night power hour this past Thursday. We went live about 9 p.m. We had a great time, great showing, and you guys let me know if you'd like me to do that in the future. Be pretty cool. So, who do we have in the house? Let's see. We've got Cynthia. Hello, Cynthia. I appreciate your drive. You are definitely doing it this month. And Scooby is here. Hey, Scooby. I'm driving to work, so I'll be in the background listening to your questions and Michael's pearls of wise tips. Oh, you're too kind. I don't know about. Wouldn't call them pearls, but hey, appreciate it. And let's see. Not Jack is here. Hey, not Jack. Dedication bonus points to you for dedication. You were at the late night power hour too, along with Cynthia and Scooby. And Athena, hello. Okay, good. You can hear me. That assuages my anxiety. And Travis says, I'm happy to be back after a long absence. We are happy to have you. Glad to have you here, my friend. And B Matrix is here. Hello, B Matrix. And SD Houston. Hey, thank you for making friends with that like button. Much appreciated. And yes, Shannon, we did have a late night power hour, and it was Thursday. It was a Beast Mode exclusive, but that power hour was just as well attended as my normal Saturday one. So I don't know. Now I have this weird like indecision. It's like, oh, should I keep doing that? Should I not? You guys are just gonna have to tell me. So yes, you can watch the replay if you'd like. Although there were massive technical issues at the very beginning, so you may want to hop to like the first writing session. Okay. Hey, Now Heart, thank you so much for the super chat. Good morning. Have just recovered a greater love for writing now having returned from the ER. Oh, well, Now Heart, thank you for the super chat. And, definitely take care of yourself. And, we're here to support you. So thank you very much for that. And thank you for sharing. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and Now Heart says, wanted to thank you personally and Dean Wesley Smith for that matter. Your advice helped me reignite my love for writing again. Well, thank you, Now Heart, and that's one of the reasons I do this, and I'm glad that my advice connected with you, and glad that you've been reignited and you're on that path. So much love to you, many hugs, and yeah, keep on doing it. We're here to support you. And Cynthia says, I ended up with 2,000 words written on a late night power hour with no coffee. What is this sorcery? SD, okay, the decision to do it or not. Yeah, I know it's a lot. It is a lot, but it's cool because like Saturday mornings are like the perfect mornings for me because like my family's still asleep. Like my wife and my daughter tend to be late sleepers, so like it just works out that I can do this because by the time this is over, they're just rolling out of bed. And then Thursday or late nights, 9 p.m. works really well because they're getting ready for bed. And so there's really nothing going on. All the household responsibilities have been fulfilled at that point. All the animals have been put to bed and so on and so forth. So it works out both ways. I just gotta decide. Just gotta decide. That's the problem. All right, Deb. Hey, good morning, Deb. Good to see you. Okay. I'm going to throw a link in the chat because you guys must know about it. Most of you know it already, but I can't display it on the screen because I don't have the fancy graphics today. But actually, I can display it on the screen. Tricks. Okay. So authorlevelup.com/beast mode prizes. You guys know I'm doing a giveaway this year. Can't say it enough. So if you want to throw your name in the hat for the giveaway, I'm giving away a license to Scrivener, giving away a license to, or a free year membership to the Alliance of Independent Authors. I'm giving away some time with me if you just want to sit down and chat and just talk about whatever's on your mind. I got a lot of things that I'm giving away, including ProseWrite, 2 months free of ProseWrite. They've agreed to do that as well. So if you're a dictator, you definitely want to check that out as well. So authorlevelup.com/prizes. And there's going to be a secret phrase on the form. And only my Power Hour people and Discord people know what that is, and that will increase your chances of winning if you enter it in. So the secret phrase is open sesame seed. All right. So I joked on the late night power hour that that's what the 40 thieves use as their passcode when they're really hungry, when they want to get into the cave. So brownie points to anybody who knows what I'm talking about. Okay. So be sure to throw your name in the hat, guys, for the chat. I want you to win. I know everybody can't win, but I want as many people to win as possible. Okay. Travis says, for the past 5 years, I have been writing about applicable research. Today, I'm shifting gears and will pants whatever fictional ideas come to mind. Hey, that's what this is all about. Go for it. Okay. FW Thompson, I have arrived, I think. We think you're here, FW. You tell us if you're really here. I couldn't help myself. Okay. You guys, okay. I'm being I don't know what the right word is. I'm being a little cheeky today. So, okay. Well, why don't we do this, gang? Let's get into our first session. So give me a minute while I fumble around with the screen sharing, but let's go ahead and set 20 minutes on the timer. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes and we will be back. Best of luck, everybody. Okay. First session is in the books. So let me know how you guys are doing. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, sorry guys. I'm not sure what happened with the timer, what happened there, but yeah, I'm using StreamYard this week because I'm having some issues with my streaming software, and it's going to take me a few hours to figure it out, and I just haven't had time to sit down and do it. So my apologies, but there is no music tonight or today, I should say, for that reason. So okay, FW. I just started chapter 10 last night, hoping it gets easier than 8. All right, cool. And you guys let me know what's happening. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Travis. Yeah, so there's no music today. Sorry about that. Okay, so yep, everybody can bring their own music, as Nowhart said. So BYOM. Hey, Drone Pro is here. Good to see you. And okay, so yeah, I'm not sure. Can you guys tell me at what time stamp the timer froze? Just so I know, if you wouldn't mind. Was it like the whole time, or was it like near the middle, or was it the end? It just gives me some additional data. Okay, Drone Pro says I just had to recover from a workout. Hey, good, glad you're taking care of yourself. That's important. So now the words will be even better. Okay, Drone Pro says I'm drinking iced water now and working on my thriller novel. Nice, nice. All right, Jill says joining a bit late, but I'm here with coffee. As am I, Jill. Cheers to you. And timer seems frozen though. Yeah. Okay. So now Hart says 500 words, went incredible. Wrote dialogue between two characters in a language I made up. Nicely done. Well, if I had my air horn, I'd give you the air horn now, Hart. But maybe next time I'll give you the air horn. All right. SD says 257 brainstorming words for the next novel in my chapter. Not Jack. Hit the dreaded 1/3 mark of the novel. So I'm back to outlining. Hey, not Jack. You don't have to go back to outlining. I did a video on the 1/3 mark. So maybe go watch that video. That might help you. So nothing wrong with going back to outlining, but you don't have to. I just watch that video. You'll see what I mean. Okay. Hey, Gussie. Good to see you. And okay. Okay. So Shannon says most of the time. Okay. Man, sometimes you just can't win, can you? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'll see if I can fix that the next time around. Okay, Keybell says 410 words, and I'm in exciting dialogue. I've been having a hard time. Like not Jack, I'm at the dreaded 1/3 mark. Yeah, yeah, it's that grand traffic jam. So let's talk about that 1/3 mark here for a minute, and why it's a problem. So this is my theory. There's no science behind this. This is just Michael Laron's theory after having doing this for a while and written close to 40 novels at this point. So the first third of your book, think about it. You are opening up the novel, you're introducing the story, you're introducing the main character, supporting characters, villains, settings, all the different places where the novel's going to take place. And that's the first third. If you think about it, you're introducing all of that stuff. And now that you've introduced all of it, now you got to figure out how to orchestrate it. So you could kind of think of it like you're a symphony conductor, or you're like a police officer directing traffic in a traffic jam. You've got all these cars, all these lanes, all these instruments, all these percussionists, and you've got to get them to harmonize and play together nicely. And I think what happens is once you've introduced all that, your subconscious is slowly trying to figure all that out, how to get everything to play together nicely. Hence, why you get a little bit of writer's block in that 1/3 mark. That's my theory. So really, it's not so much writer's block as it is learning how to get everything to harmonize together. And I think when you understand that, it changes your perspective a little bit. But yeah, I think that's why it happens. But you know, I would be very curious one day if the metaphysical curtains of this universe are lifted, if my theory was right. Okay, Travis says I forgot how much easier it is to write when I have a blank paper instead of following an outline. Right on. Cynthia says 144 and feeling productive. Great, Cynthia. And Travis asks, when pantsing, are you ever surprised by what your characters do and say? Oh, yeah, all the time. All the time. My novels go places I never think they're going to go. I mean, I see highlights of certain things, but yeah, I'm always surprised, and at the same time, never surprised that I'm surprised, if that makes sense. Okay. Now Hart says, I subscribe to Dean Wesley Smith's idea that the critical voice during the 1/3 just starts screaming out the noise. And his solution is just to keep writing without getting sloppy. Yeah, that is the heart of it. It just to keep going, not be sloppy, but also understand the root cause of everything, right? Because when you understand the cause, then it makes it easier to figure out what the solution is. So yeah, agree with Dean. Okay. Key Bill says sounds reasonable to me. Okay. So let's hope that the tech gods have mercy on me. I'm gonna get 20 minutes on the timer again, and we'll see if hopefully I don't have any issues. Hopefully you guys can see the timer this time, and there will not be music. So sorry about that. But let's jump into our second session, and good luck, everybody. Okay, we got another session down, guys. Hopefully the timer worked this time. You can give me some feedback on that. We had some new folks come in who probably didn't hear the opening announcement. So while everybody's putting in their progress and letting me know if I fix my tech issue, just a reminder that I am giving away a lot of prizes for Beast Mode because you guys are crushing it and just want to celebrate that. So you can go and fill out your survey and pick out which prizes you want at authorlevelup.com/Beast Mode prizes. I will notify the winner sometime. It'll probably be early May. I'll probably wait till after the May Power Hour to do it. And I'm giving away a lot of stuff. And there is a secret phrase, and that is open sesame seed. All right, that's a secret phrase that will increase your chances of winning. Okay. Let's see how everybody's doing. Oh, in B Matrix, this is a mic drop quote here. If you're not surprised, your reader won't be surprised. Mic drop. All right, I'm going to end the stream now, guys. I'll see you later. Well said. Well said. Okay, let's see. Okay, SD, another 959 brainstorming words for that chapter. Nicely done. And now, Hart, since I don't write in chronological order, I'm not done, but I've just written the ending scene of perhaps my best story so far. Awesome to hear. Cool. And I'm working on, I guess I probably should share what I'm working on. I'm working on a short story that I'm submitting to. It's like an invite only anthology. I've started it, and I have a pretty good sense of the world, but it's just going kind of slow. I maybe did like 200 words today so far. It's not going great, but I got to finish it before the end of the month. So I kind of need to finish it this weekend, but this weekend is kind of Easter. So I don't know. I'll get it done when I get it done, I guess, but I'll probably get it done right before the deadline is over. And then I've got some YouTube videos I'm going to do. I don't know if you guys have seen my videos on Papyrus Author, but I'm going to be reviewing Papyrus Author 12. And then I'm also reviewing Draftsmith. Again, they have a new version of their app that's out. So I've got some videos I got to jump into. Okay, Keybale says 4:43 this time, and I was interrupted by a husband looking for something. Yeah, that happens from time to time. Those pesky spouses walk in. Nah, I'm just kidding. It happens. Hey, Jill Erbach, 296. Well done. Well done. Okay. So let's see. I'll wait another second. I'll do some tap dancing, wait for other folks to share their progress. And let's see. FW can't figure out where to put the glue chapter, either close to the end or right at the end. I'm back and forth. Yeah, FW, follow your gut. I would recommend if you don't know what you're going to do, or if either is not jumping out at you, I would recommend getting away from the computer, going out, taking a walk, just enjoy the rest of your weekend and just think about it, and the answer will come to you, and you will figure out the right thing to do. So I would argue just don't rush it, give it a day or two, and the correct answer will reveal itself. Okay. Hey, Cynthia is at 194 that round. Well done. Okay. So let's jump into our final session, gang, and we can hang out afterwards. So I'll get 20 minutes on the timer. Let's go ahead and jump in now. Okay. Sorry, guys, for background noise. If you can hear it, I've got a contractor upstairs doing some work. So all good though. Okay. So let me know where you're at, what you're looking at for the week or for the last session. Let me know what you did, and then let me know what your goal is. Okay. What is your goal for this weekend? Although, it's Easter weekend, if you observe Easter, then, there may not be too many goals going on, but that's how it goes. So real quick, I'm going to share this one more time so everybody knows. authorlevelup.com/beast mode prizes. Get your prizes in. And then the secret phrase is open sesame seed. And again, sorry for the noise, but can't be helped. It'll be over here shortly. Okay. Now Heart says 99% done, intend to finish it. Cool. All right. And while we're at it, the next power hour, since I can throw it on the screen here. I don't know why I never thought to do this. All right. Next power hour is Saturday. Okay. So the next power hour is there we go. Next Saturday, April 26th at 10 a.m. Central. I don't know why I've never thought to do that. That's a really easy way to display it. Okay. So we'll be back next Saturday. I'm not going anywhere right now. I'm letting you guys put your comments in, but we'll be back next Saturday. And I guess I always like to announce the date of the next one. And then we've got one more on May 3rd, and then Beast Mode will officially be concluded. So it's awesome. You guys are crushing it. Okay. 399 words key bail. Total today is 1242. This chapter this weekend. Nicely done. Hey, you're making great. You were in the Discord talking about your progress yesterday as well. So nice job. Athena, editing. Oh, can't speak today. Editing. Hoping to get through at least 4 chapters this weekend. It's a good goal. Good goal. And Jill is 252 this last session, wrote more in the last 40 minutes and in the last 2 days. Hey, I would give you an air horn, Jill, but I don't have it. So thanks for getting me out of bed and making progress again. Hey, you did the work. I just provided the space with a lot of contracting noise behind me. Okay. Deb is working on a rewrite of Act 1 in FW. Plan is to get chapter 12 or maybe even the final chapters. It's getting real. Okay, now Hart says, how do you convince someone who believes their poetry is not worth publishing that it is? Well, it's one of those things now, Hart. I'm assuming I'm not talking to you. You're asking advice for somebody else. If you believe you can do anything in the world, you can. And if you believe you can't do anything in the world, then you can't. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. But, I'm always a fan of just telling people you never know what impact your work is going to have. Right. So I can publish a book and it might seem like it's crickets and, it might make some sales, and I might get a few reviews here and there, but you never really know how your book impacts someone. And there might need to be somebody in the world that needs to hear it, needs to hear their poetry. And maybe you go at it like that. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's always up to that author. And yeah, I think we authors, we are really hard on ourselves, aren't we? We think we can't do things. We think things aren't going to turn out. And I think we get so stuck in that movie theater that we don't realize that you can always leave the movie theater at any time. So best of luck. I hope you can get through to them. But, just show them kindness and disencouragement, and hopefully they'll come around. Hey, SD says, thanks for the sprints. Thanks for being here, Shannon. Always appreciate it. And Cynthia says 165 in the last session. Got to finish up this chapter and start some work in Vellum. That's when that's when you're in a good spot, is when you start the work in Vellum. So nice job, Cynthia. All right. Now Hart says, no, a stranger contacted me to say her poetry is bad and that she isn't worthy. And I'm trying to tell her that it has a place in the world. Yeah. All you can do is encourage. and support the best way that you know how. And the rest is up to that person, unfortunately. But I think you do all you can do, and maybe even show them what's possible. I mean, point to there's a lot of successful self-published poets that are out there, right? Like Rupi Kaur, I think that's how you say her last name, but there are a ton of them. And poets, it's kind of funny. They're kind of notorious for not wanting to show their faces. So there are a lot of poets, like Insta poets and stuff, who you don't even know who they are. Like you could be standing next to them in Starbucks and you would just never know this person is like writing poetry that's killing it on Instagram and amassing thousands of followers and such. So there are definitely possibilities in the world of poetry. And I've been saying this for the last 11 years. I wrote a book called Indie Poet Rockstar. And it's mostly it's a little out of date, but a lot of the advice is still accurate. And I kind of predicted this would happen. So poetry is having a renaissance. It's a very quiet renaissance, but it's very real. So maybe point to some of the possibilities that would be possible for this person too. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, I'm not seeing anything come in. We were kind of a skeleton crew today because of Easter. So I wish all of you guys, if you celebrated, a wonderful Easter with your families. And if you don't, I still wish you a wonderful weekend. And we will be back next Saturday. So keep the beast mode going. And don't forget to join the Discord if you're not in there. And I'll see you guys next Saturday. Peace out.